City girl.
I'm gonna drop.
Are we waiting to pull my
Okay,
finger?
y'all completely log out and come back in, and you should be able to see everything.
Go ahead and
That's what some
play
people
it.
are saying in the comment section. I'm just waiting on Paul to come back. It's working. Paul on her way. Okay.
Keep sharing, please.
Who just dropped? Was that Apple that just dropped?
I think that was caramel.
I mean caramel. That's what I meant. Oh, okay. Somebody's in the box. That's caramel.
I
All right,
don't
pull
know.
my finger. All right.
It just kicked me out. I don't know what happened.
I don't either. I saw you drop. All right, we got Pool, Carmel, City Cat, and icreep in the box. If you can't see, go out and come back in and see if that helps.
Okay, so
You got a question? I'm sorry, I didn't see your question. I didn't see you say that. What did
I
you
don't know
What
what to
did you
do
say?
because I'm like I want to
Hold
respect
on, hold on, hold
everyone.
on, hold on, hold on. Big and beautiful. What's your question, baby?
Get in the box, babe.
Thank you for the gift. Yeah, it could be getting filtered because I haven't seen a question from Big and Beautiful.
I don't still see the
Unless I
question.
overlooked it, I didn't see it.
She said, forget it. It's all good. Okay.
I mean, it's not. I'm going through the comments. I don't like TikTok probably filtered your question. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm looking through the comments and I don't see a question at all from Big and Beautiful. Does anybody see what I mean, am I missing
No,
something?
Everybody
I
is saying that they didn't see it.
don't see it either.
So it's not us, baby. It's TikTok. So if you want to come in the box and ask it, obviously TikTok ain't letting you type it,
Yeah,
and
everybody
TikTok
still
does that a
has
lot.
that screenshot up.
Yeah, I'm scrolling back through it again.
Okay. She hadn't asked yet. She was just saying she had one.
So this is where we're at
I
right
don't
now.
I don't see. I mean, if she's saying that she had one, then it's not showing up in the comment section. Big and beautiful. It's not. Is anybody? I mean, if anybody
No,
sent
I'm not
like,
seeing it.
there's
I'm not
people that
seeing it.
saying
I'm
they
not
can't
seeing
like
it.
the live. Somebody saying they can't send gifts, likes nor gifts. Like, it's not our fault, baby. Like, I promise you, I'm not overlooking your question on purpose. Nobody's overlooking your question on purpose.
Oh, no, I don't see
It's not
anything.
us. I promise you, it's not us.
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, they're definitely doing that. TikTok does that all the time.
She said just continue on.
Okay.
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 Okay,
Can
but
everybody go?
before you continue on, we gotta get consultation because at the end of the day, Apple and Carmel are also in the Zoom. So we gotta get consent from everybody.
I ain't tripping. I'm done with the little prostitute.
I don't think Apple talked. So.
Nah.
So I don't have no say so. So go ahead, do what you do.
No, baby, you definitely have a say so because you're in there. So you definitely have a say so.
Well, in my all opinion, I don't want to give that heifer no time of day even playing this Zoom. But if
Well,
the
you already
numbers
know how I
outweigh,
feel.
if the numbers outweigh me, then go ahead. But to me, I say no, because
So I guess
I
we're
learned
leaving
my
it up to
lesson.
the numbers. We're leaving it up to the numbers. So we're leaving it up to the supporters in the comment sections to say yes, play it, or no, play it. Is it that important to y'all to play it? Like, is it that important for y'all to, like, do you really need to hear this? I want to know.
Just saying, play it. I don't
I don't.
understand why we keep going around in circles about it.
Okay.
I
This
don't.
I mean,
it's fine. I'll talk to my sister. It's fine. It's really not doing nothing because we didn't already washed our hands with Tanya, so
right.
she can spin something that's fact. So whatever.
Okay, while I play it, can everybody go mute?
Yep. I'll go mute.
I'm starting it over from the beginning.
He was in here. I'm looking at the list now, so I see that Angie is in here. I see that Tanya is in here. So, like, I'm actually really happy to see all these people in here. I'm sorry. Let me just say this, put my finger to Tanya. Go ahead, Lily. I've been like really, really trying to get my emotions together before I even say anything to you. Because I can understand how you felt when that happened. And talking to police, I have to check the oppressor within, and me knowing, but I'm not giving an excuse on what was going on my end, but TikTok has been messing with my messages and they have not been going through. And I'm not either. And I'm not gonna say that I didn't put it out there. I didn't. I'm steady refreshing my phone and everything else. It's not an excuse. And I'm taking ownership of that. And I understand where you're going in that aspect. And until you feel it, I understand it and completely understand it. And that goes for the same thing for me too. Vice versa. Until I feel it, I'ma still be there, support, whatever, whatnot. But as far as the royal justice, I hope we cleared that up. If not, we can talk. If you're willing to about that. But I'm just owning up to my part on not protecting you. Not if you get what I'm saying. But that's I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to keep going on because I know everybody got stuff to do.
But I just want to say something real quick. And I understand what everybody is saying. But I'm checking the oppressor within. I'm not going to sit up here like I did something wrong when I know I didn't. Because it's been claimed that you weren't mentioned, and you were. But the same people that were in their life have also told me they weren't in there in the very beginning of the lie. So I'm not going to apologize for it, but what I will apologize for is you not seeing that you were mentioned or not going about it a different way, because there's other ways that we can all go about stuff. But I did mention you. Now, did I mention you more than Palesa or more than I speak? No, I didn't.
Pause it right
I didn't
there.
feel like
Pause it.
Hey, okay,
Pause it.
listen, I can't. Like, either we're gonna play the audio or we're not.
Yeah,
Because I feel like
we're
we
not
just
gonna
keep
keep
going in
pausing.
circles right now.
No, I feel like
we
you
just keep going in circles right now.
you need to pause it though. I do feel like she needs to pause it though.
I don't.
Like,
let's continue playing it. I don't.
Okay.
There's no.
I didn't hear any of it. I was gone. So can we start from the beginning? I didn't hear any of it. So
I'm gonna mute.
I'm getting frustrated. I really am.
I
just want to play it and move on and get through it.
Okay.
I don't want to keep going back.
Go ahead. You know what? Go ahead. I'm gonna mute.
Lisa, you didn't hear it?
no, because my phone died, so I was gone. Like, just start from the beginning. Let it play. Don't nobody come off mute until it's done.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. This is the beginning.
He was in here. I'm looking at the list now, so I see that Angie is in here. I see that Tanya is in here. So, like, I'm actually really happy to see all these people in here.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
Let me just say this for my finger to Tanya.
Go ahead, baby.
I've been like really, really trying to get my emotions together before I even say anything to you, because I can understand how you felt when that happened. And talking to Palesa, I have to check the oppressor within, and me knowing, but I'm not giving an excuse on what was going on my end, but TikTok has been messing with my messages, and they have not been going through. And I'm not either. And I'm not gonna say that I didn't put it out there. I didn't. I'm steady refreshing my phone and everything else. It's not an excuse. And I'm taking ownership of that. And I understand where you're going in that aspect. And until you feel it, I understand it and completely understand. And that goes for the same thing for me too. Vice versa. Until I feel it, I'm going to still be there, support, whatever, whatnot. But as far as we clear that up, if not, we can talk. If you're willing to, about that. But I'm just owning up to my part on not protecting you. Not, if you get what I'm saying. But I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to keep going on because I know everybody got stuff to do.
But I just want to say something real quick. And I understand what everybody is saying. But I'm checking the oppressor within. I'm not going to sit up here like I did something wrong when I know I didn't. Because it's been claimed that you weren't mentioned, and you were. But the same people that were in their life have also told me they weren't in there in the very beginning of the lie. So I'm not going to apologize for it, but what I will apologize for is you not seeing that you were mentioned or not going about it a different way, because there's other ways that we can all go about stuff. But I did mention you. Now, did I mention you more than Palesa or more than I speak? No, I didn't. I didn't feel like there was an issue. Nobody DM'd me. Nobody told me anything. So I'm not going to apologize for that. And now not everybody in this group is being honest. Now, I'm not going to call nobody out because that's not how I do. I don't roll like that.
No, go ahead. Be honest. I mean,
yes, be honest.
Be honest.
But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like some people have expressed to walking on eggshells because they feel like they have to walk on eggshells. I feel like in certain situations, and this is just me, I've been feeling like this. I feel like if you disagree with Tanya on something, it's an issue and it's a problem. Because it was stated that you were not mentioned, and you were. So if I post a video and you were, I'm not going to get no apology. You don't get nothing. Because you were mentioned. And there's been multiple people in this group saying they feel like they have to walk on eggshells, but I'm not going to sit up here and tell anybody's story or anything that they have expressed. That's just not how I do. I don't do that. But for people to nitpick at a dynamic that's not there, I have to love you from a distance for that. Because that's not family to me. Vetting everybody, running background checks on everybody, that's not family to me. If I feel like that I didn't want to share something with
I never ran a background check.
Hold on, let me finish. I'm not specifically just talking about me. I'm just saying in general. Because you're not the only one that has said that. I'm just saying in general. That's not family to me. If I don't want to share something with the group and say why I don't want to share with the group, because every time I share something like that, I get used. That should be my prerogative. This should be my option. And I didn't say I was never going to share it, period. I said I just didn't want to share it right now until I was ready. This should be my option. And if nobody sees a problem with that, you won't see a problem with it until you're in that type of situation. So it doesn't shock me that nobody understands it. That's not a shock to me. So we're on different sides of the spectrum, but we both want the same thing. I don't have a problem with you, Tanya, but I have to love you from a distance. I don't have a problem with anybody from this group. But when I see things, and I have to love certain people from a distance, because people are acting like that this is the only thing that I do. I'm a full-time college student. I'm a part of the Black Panther Party. Not only have to remember, I have to take tests and remember our anniversary, our history that I'm working on now, and then I have to do this. I'm willing to do this. And then I'm trying to do something for Black TikTok and get that together. Get a fundraiser going. I'm doing a lot of stuff. My birthday is coming up, and I ain't mentioned my birthday not one time. My birthday's coming up. I ain't mentioned it because I'm not worried about it. I don't have time to worry about it. But if somebody thinks that that's malicious, there's a weird dynamic going on, and because I had went alive on Police's birthday, like I said, I forgot it was her birthday. But Tanya, you did not see a problem with it until now. Because even after the live, you told me, good job. You said Police's birthday and icreep doing the face reveal. That's so beautiful. Good job. Now you're just bringing up, in my opinion, because it's some malicious intent. That's just my opinion. It don't make me wrong. It don't make me right. You might think that I'm malicious. I'm not. You might think I'm doing stuff on purpose. I'm not. Because I have a mother and a brother and family members that will tell you this girl don't remember for nobody's birthday. She don't even remember her own. And you didn't have a problem with it then. And I don't even think you really have a problem with it now. You just brought it up on some malicious stuff. And that's an opinion. It doesn't make me wrong. It doesn't make me right or any of that. But when I see stuff like that, it don't make me love you less or more. But I do have to love certain people from a distance. I'll still support you. And acting on my own emotions, I did unfollow you on TikTok. But I'm not going to even take it there because that's unnecessary. I will still support you. As long as you for police and what's right and you ain't doing no weird stuff and you're not turning into ice cream, I will forever support a Black woman. Forever. No matter how much they disrespect me or not.
Can I cut in real quick, baby?
No, let it. Oh, damn. Sorry, y'all. I thought that was full. I'm so sorry. I keep getting confused. Never mind. Keep going.
We're not going to sugarcoat shit, right? Everybody knows that Tanya are not
Sorry.
We're not in we don't see eye to eye, okay? However, with that being said, the last thing I'm gonna do is get on this app and dog her or express my difference of opinion, right? Now, we can have a difference of opinion privately behind the app, and we can have a conversation about it or not have a conversation about it or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, my point is this, at the end of the day, our focus is the movement. So we might not agree on everything. We might not agree. And listen, it's just human nature. Like, that's just being humans. We're not going to always agree on everything. We're not. And I have my issues with Tanya. Tanya has her issues with me. Okay? But at the end of the day, publicly...
No, actually, I don't have any issues with you.
I don't want to talk about it, Tanya. I really don't. I don't want to. I just feel like this is not the right setting to bring this up. Now, I don't have a problem.
I'm just correcting what you said because you said I have an issue.
No.
I'm saying to you, I don't have an issue with you. You think I might, but I do not have an issue.
Can I try to
Okay. Just for sake of argument, Tanya, just for sake of argument, I'm going to leave it at what you said, and we'll leave it at that. Now, we'll talk to you outside of the Zoom, as I've always wanted to, which you never have. But I have reached out to you.
Okay, but we don't even have a conversation, but you just brought up that I have an issue with you and you have an issue with me. So I have to correct you because I don't have an issue with you.
I mean,
but you expressed that you did.
Okay, can I just say something? And maybe
Caramel
I'm
mute.
not reading
Mute,
it
baby.
right, but when you say you tolerated me or palesa, to me that just shows that you've actually had an issue with me and you've just tolerated me, right? Now, I might have read that wrong, but you can't blame me for reading it that way.
No, you're right. I can't blame you for reading it that way.
Okay.
But how I resolve...
I don't mind having a conversation with you outside of the Zoom.
Right, but you keep bringing it up in the Zoom.
I don't want it to be that focused. I don't want, like, this conversation.
But you keep bringing it up and pointing out your pointers in this Zoom without allowing me a chance.
Okay, so let's talk about it. Because honestly, like, that's one of the reasons why I left the Zoom. Because for me, having an issue or you having an issue with me was not important to me as far as like the movement was more important to me, which is why I left, right? I left it because you made it a point to say that you tolerated me because of palesa. So I don't feel that it's a safe space to be in where I'm being told that I'm being tolerated, if that makes sense to you. You got like yourself in my shoes.
Are you going to respond?
Huh?
Can I respond?
Yeah.
I understand your feelings are completely valid to you, but we don't have the same mindset in the sense that there's nothing that can make me leave the movement. The movement is always...
I think that I left the movement, though.
But that's what you just said.
No, I never said I left the movement.
You said you cared about the movement enough to leave.
No. Quote to me where I've ever said I left the movement.
You said you cared enough about the movement.
Well, no. What I said was your actions were not going to make me leave the movement. That's the difference. Your actions. That I never left.
That's
the
not
movement.
what was just said.
I'm still in the movement.
But let's go back to, because the issue you think I have with you is that I tolerated you, right?
Where my actions have shown that I've left the movement at any point, regardless of your actions. Show me that.
Okay, so your issue, you saying, going back to the initial point of you saying that I have an issue with you, stems from me saying that I tolerate you.
Right.
Okay? And the reason I said that is because that's how I felt.
Okay.
Now, as far as the dynamic of the movement, did my intolerance of you outweigh my passion and stance within the movement? No.
Not at all. Not for me. Not for me.
It was said in that Zoom when it was asked, can you guys put this aside? Can y'all put y'all differences aside for
that's not
the betterment of the...
No. You're not going to do that.
Stop interrupting me.
Because that's not how the Zoom went. The way that the Zoom went.
You're interrupting me.
Wait, we're going to take a break.
But you're interrupting me.
No, because you're literally trying to redirect what that
I'm outlining my perception.
The way that Zoom went, we said our piece, and then we said we were going to take a break and we were going to come back to talk about it.
No, that's not how it went.
When we came back, you did not talk about it.
No, in fact,
talk about it. We actually talked about it
because the question was asked.
Conversation. I'm telling you,
the question was asked. We all came back. Then you left, and then Palesa came and said that she was leaving because you said you were leaving the Zoom. That you left. You were leaving. That's what happened.
So here's my perspective, Tanya. I was going to call you Tasha. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Tasha.
I'm not offended.
Here's my perspective, okay? Whether you think I'm right or whether you think
it's
I'm
not
wrong.
Whether I think I'm right. You think I have an issue. Let's go back to the initial context. You think I have an issue with you because I said that I tolerate you. And I'm saying that I don't have an issue with you. In the dynamic of the movement, my tolerance of you did not outweigh my passion.
But this is exactly what I'm getting.
Can I say something real quick? I understand what you're saying. I don't know how long you've been in the Zoom. I just know that you said hello, hello, hello. But Tanya, maybe she thinks, if she was here, I don't know if she was here, maybe she thinks you have an issue with her because you just expressed it in this Zoom that you do have an issue with her when we said that we asked pull my finger about the, like.
I never said I had an issue with that. I said thank you for the information.
Hold on, wait a minute. I said you expressed it because as soon as we said her name, you was like, oh, so y'all been talking to pull my finger. That's what you just said.
No, I did not say y'all been talking to pull my finger. I said, well, thank you for the information.
Okay. When you guys are talking about me, so I
wasn't talking about you. icreep brought you up and said that you all were in Zooms together.
When I was talking about the video, the video of the Airbnb. And then I heard, oh, so y'all talking to pull my finger? Oh, but Tanya, you did say or something like that.
I said, oh, y'all been talking to pull my finger. And you said, yeah, y'all been in Zooms together. I said, thank you for the information.
Is that a problem?
You just said you didn't say that.
Is that a problem?
You did not say that.
I'm just wondering.
The way she brought it up made it seem like, I don't know. I came in this Zoom.
But why did you say that if you don't? That's what I'm saying. You expressed that you have a problem with people, but you don't say it. So what was the point of you saying, oh, so y'all been trying to pull my finger? The way you said it as if there was a problem. But when
I didn't say it as if there was a problem. I said it as if it was new information.
Let me finish. But I'm just saying, and I just said, well, that's what you said. You just said right here in this Zoom. I didn't say that. And reiterated.
I didn't have a problem with pull my finger in the Zoom. I didn't have a problem with pull my finger in the Zoom where I said that I tolerate her, except for the fact that she was a mole, and I look at that stuff like ops. That's where where mindsets are different at. And that's one thing that we would have to come to point. Hold on, let me finish. One thing we would have to come to points off, and I do agree that it would have to be off this app. But the way this Zoom right here is set up, pull my finger, like I said, I don't have an issue with you. In fact, I don't have an issue with you so much that I've been conversing with you in the comment section again. Because I don't have let me finish, please. Let me. Okay, I'm going to drop out the chat Zoom because I can't even get my thoughts complete.
Hold on.
No, don't hold on. If you can't let me complete my thought, and when I want to finish answering a question.
No, but I was actually trying to agree with you. Like, I was only saying.
I don't need you to agree with me, pull my finger. I wanted to go back to the original thing where I interjected and I said, no, pull my finger. I do not have an issue with you. And then we got into where you said that I tolerated you.
But
I'm expressing to myself.
That's a lie. Because you do have an issue with me. So stop the fucking cap. Because you do have an issue with me. Tell me, pinpoint to me a time that I have done something to you personally for you to say, I tolerate her. Because I have never.
This is where our mindsets are different. It's not personal. This is a movement, and I'm strategic with that. If I look at someone as an op or a mole, then I tolerate them when someone I love has a movement going on. You're emotional and personal with it. I'm absolutely not. I'm absolutely not going to mute myself or silence myself on how I feel.
Okay.
No, because you have nothing.
I don't have an issue with you. You have an issue. Whatever you have an issue with.
Grateful to you, and you have done nothing but to look for shit to fucking fight with me. So don't give me your bullshit, okay? So you want to get real? Let's fucking get real. Because
I need y'all to tap and share right now, y'all. They are reporting the live, and I can't even bring.
And you've tolerated me tolerated me for what?
Please share and like the live right now.
All you've done since the Zoom
Which one?
is to look for shit for you to have a problem with me. And nothing. I've never done shit. Tanya, name something that I've done to you.
And that's that goes back to what I was saying. I'm not trying to go. I'm not trying to go off of what you're. I'm not trying to go off what you're saying.
This shit.
I'm not trying to go off of what you're saying.
Have I
But that's what I feel.
You
See,
for
Nick
you
hit
to
on everything
say
that I said.
that you've tolerated me when I've never done shit to you. Answer that shit.
I did.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't answered it to what you want me to
That
answer
was a
to, but I
mole.
definitely answered it.
That I was a mole in a group. That palesa approved of.
Okay,
Like,
that's
what
your
you?
perception. You asked me my point of view, and I told you you don't like it, but that's what it is.
Say what the fuck I can and cannot do.
I didn't say you can't. I ain't telling you nothing.
But like honestly, let's think back.
Tanya.
What have I ever done to you, Tanya, for you to say that you don't fucking like me?
I didn't say I didn't like you. I said I tolerated you because of the mole shit.
Tolerate
Because of
me.
the op shit.
I have not ever done shit to you. And honestly, the only thing that I can think of that you would be mad about me is that you don't like my proximity.
So
because
what?
I can't think of anything else.
Your proximity to what?
What have I done to you? Tell me. Okay. So
your proximity to what?
What have I done to you? What
Your
have I done
proximity to what?
you personally for you not to like me? Tell me.
Your proximity to what?
Oh my finger, baby, you have
the only thing
No,
that
I creep. Your proximity to what, Paul?
To police is the only thing that I can think of. I don't know. You're jealous.
I don't know either. You said it.
Jealous.
Your proximity
You're
to what?
jealous that I'm close to Palesa and you're not to the same degree that I am. Because other than that, I really can't think of anything. Why you don't like me? What have I done?
We got to the bottom of it.
What have I done to you?
That must be it, Paul. That must be it.
No, I'm asking you. What
No,
have
that
I
must
done?
be
You
it.
don't have an answer, do you?
Nope, you're right. That's what it is.
No, yeah, I am right. You don't have an answer, do you?
No, because you got it. That's what it is.
Right, exactly. I got it. You're right. I do got it. Because you don't have an answer.
No, you answered for me.
I sure did, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And I got it right.
Can I say something real quick? I don't know if Tanya's still in here. But as far as going back to, I mean, now, okay, well, I'll get to that. But as far as going back to when the mole stuff was happening, Pull My Finger brought that to the group. And I thought that everybody agreed that that would be good insight to see what's going on.
But Lisa agreed, and that's
everybody agreed on that. So
how
could you not like her?
With Tanya, with Angie, with Apple Sticks, with Caramel thought. I don't give a fuck.
Because I was the moment I was texting Teddy
as
Rose,
long as Lisa was
nobody
okay
had
with it, that's what that fucking matters to me. I don't need to ask nobody for shit. The only approval I need when it comes to Palesa story is Palesa. I don't give a fuck what you,
That's my dog.
Tanya, Apple Sticks, Caramel, and anybody else fucking thinks. If Palesa tells me, do it, I'm doing it. Why do I got an answer to anybody other than fucking Palesa when it comes to Palesa story? Fuck you. Fuck are you? This is what I come down to about you inserting yourself in shit where it doesn't fucking, it's not your fucking business.
Black women are my business. Black women will always be my business.
Oh, whatever. You know what? You insert yourself into whatever, because at the end of the day,
Me and Lisa have a friendship, and you fucking inserted yourself into that. And then I can't help but to wonder why. Why do you insert yourself into that? And I told you that already. I've been honest with you. I don't trust you.
Are you finished and are you done?
Do you hear me talking? I'm done.
All right, y'all. Have a great day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Good night. Bye.
Well,
Now, Angie, at what point did you come in? Oh, damn, the damn thing's still playing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. Yo,
I'm so
wait a
sorry.
minute.
Go
'cause I have
ahead.
things
Go
to
ahead.
say.
I'm so sorry.
You
I'm
have a
so
couple of
sorry.
seconds left. You got like 5 seconds?
I'm so sorry. Go ahead, icreep.
well, I guess.
That's it. I said, well, I guess we done. And Angie, you stayed mute that whole time, girl. The whole time. So when did you come in and cuss us all out like you said? Yeah, Tanya was there, but Tanya dropped out and you were still there. Don't forget that this is a video. You caught on video, baby girl.
Where all them, what Tanya say? She called me a bitch like 7, 8, 9, 5 times. That's what you said. I never forget that shit. Cause I was like, how you go up and then go back? So where all them bitches at, Tanya? Angie,
Right.
where are you?
Don't
Where
say
are
this
you and all
cutting
this
slice.
motherfucking macho man snapping you did when
Right.
you came in there to defend the love of your life? Where, girl? Where is
Don't
that?
say it's cut and splice because it's
Where?
not. There's a whole
Where?
video. You can watch the time and everything. It has a
Don't
whole
lie
time
that.
and everything. You can see the time clock and everything. Everything is smooth. Y'all heard when Pull My Finger came into the Zoom. She said, I'm glad everybody is here. The only part is where we don't have is when Palesa was in there. Pull My Finger
Exactly.
was in there at that point. She was not even there. And they said it in the Zoom. So, bald head, when did you come
And
to
y'all
Fans
can't
of Love?
change it up. You can't change it up and say it was when I was in there. No, you can't do that because I got too many text messages of y'all saying it happened after I left. Remember, Tanya? Remember all the conversations we had about after I left the live? Right?
When did you
You
come
had
to
us
Fans
so
of
convinced.
Love?
You had us so convinced that Pull My Finger thought she said it.
When did you come defend your love? Remember, Tanya, you are called in 4K on live. I have the video of you saying that's not why me and icreep fell out. So we're not talking about Ashley and
You
that
broke
Zoom.
back mountain built bitch. Come over here and fucking let's talk
You
about
know
it.
neck
Let's talk
having
about
ass
it.
back. So that's not what we was talking about in that Zoom. That's not why we fell out, girl. Ain't that what you said on live? That's not why me and icreep fell out. That's exactly what we talking about in that Zoom. Why back? No keys? You flabbergasted. You lied. That's what you did. You lied. And then a no cry zone. Where Vixen at, boo? Why you lie? Skinny neck ass. What the fuck is wrong with y'all on this app?
All y'all connected in this shit. All of y'all are connected in this shit. And I can't wait for all of this shit to fucking be revealed. Tortoise in the hand race, right? And I told you, Pull My Finger, wasn't nobody gonna think you was crazy. Look at them in the comment section. They knew you had a right to fucking go off. And you didn't even call that heifer a bitch. You should have.
I would have. And right after that Zoom call, which is when I had found the video from my live, posted it in the group chat where Angie was still there. Tanya wasn't there no more, but Angie was still in that group chat. And after I posted that video, proof that I did say her name, Angie dipped her bald head ass out that damn group chat. But you let me know when you cuss me out, because never in your motherfucking life do you feel you could ever feel like that you can cuss me out, Angie.
Right, Tavia? Read her without calling her not one fucking name. Not at all.
You let me know when you cuss me out, Angie. You ain't never got in my inbox or nothing and cussed me out. Not even when I confronted you when you and Tanya was sitting behind the scenes talking about me being on the real. You ain't never had the balls to cuss me out. So
And when I listened to that audio, I begged Angie, because matter of fact, I started off, I asked her, I said, Angie, what made you think Pull My Finger called Tanya a bitch? She said, because I was there. I had to come in out because I was at work and I went outside so I could go outside and put them in line because they wasn't putting in they wasn't saying nothing to her like they had said to me when I called Tanya a bitch. They didn't give Pull to work like they gave me. So I went in there and I just came in and I motherfucking regulated shit. Because I'm Warren G in this bitch. That's what you said. That's how you was coming at me.
And
like you was motherfucking Warren G and you came to regulate shit.
On her live,
right?
She said Tanya was in there when it happens. We have a whole Zoom call. You can see the video. You can visibly see who's in there, who's on mute, who's not, right? Tanya dropped out and Angie ass was still in there on mute, not saying shit like the fucking puppet that she is. She didn't say nothing the whole entire time. So stop acting hard like you said something and you control something. You didn't say anything because that's your love, right? You didn't say nothing. You didn't even defend your woman. You didn't say nothing, Angie, so stop getting on this platform lying and acting like in the Zoom you cussed everybody out. He said Tanya know it because she was there. You can see on the call that Tanya left and your ass is still there. You still on mute. Never came off of mute. And don't say that it's cut in place because at the top you can see Apple's not Apple, Karma, whoever recorded. You can see the time at the top of their phone. That time is consistent. No jumps, no nothing. It's smooth.
Well, that conversation was smooth. Anybody listening to that conversation know that they heard it from beginning to end. They know they heard it from beginning to end because Pull My Finger came, Pull My Finger after I dropped out, because I know I dropped out and she was like, who else is still in here? Because I dropped out. Because if y'all remember how I felt about that live, I thought that live was, I thought that Zoom was fucked up. And I thought that Zoom was to set me up to do the whole walkthrough thing video that we were going to do. If y'all remember that day, I was pissed.
Remember it.
Can I say something? Because I kind of want to give a little bit of a backstory. So after that Zoom, I reached out to Angie, right? And I sent Angie a message. And I was like, Angie, I want your insight on what do you think about what was going on. Because you've seen everything that's been going on, how everything's been playing out. So I just want your insight and just let me know what you think. Like, am I fucking crazy, you know? So she messaged me back and I want to say it was a voicemail or something like that. And she said, I don't want to tell you, like, you know, like you have every right to feel how you feel. And I think you have a right to feel how you feel. My only issue is that you called her out her name. So at this point, I was like, wait, I called her out her name. Then I spoke to Lisa. Then I spoke to Angie again. I was like, well, to be honest with you, like the way I saw it was like, when I'm mad at somebody, to be honest with you, I will call you a bitch. So at this point, I was so mad at Tanya because of all the things she's been saying about me and all these things. It wasn't a surprise to me that I probably did call her like out her name. So I was like, you know what? I probably did. So this is what Angie told me. Angie was like, you know, like the only thing that I disagree with is if you called her name. So I was like, okay, if I did call her name, then you're right. Like that's not, I should have never done that. So I'm going to like reach out to her basically and apologize to her. That's the apology that she played in her live.
Yeah.
So I sent her a text, and as a matter of fact, I was talking to Lisa, and Lisa told me, like, you don't understand how she feels, you know, like, and I did. I was like, you know what, you're right. I should have Because if I did call her
And
name,
mind you, I only believed it because you said it, because I wasn't there.
no, because
So
honestly,
I
like
only
the
believe that you
reality,
called her a bitch because you believe that you called her a bitch.
I mean, I did, because at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I am a type of person. I'm not gonna like lie. I'm just like, if I think that you're a bitch, right? I'm gonna be like, I probably would think that I probably did call you a bitch, because in the back of my mind,
You know what I
I
just thought
probably
about? I'm
thought
sorry, I don't mean to cut you
you're
off
a bitch.
again. But I just thought about this. You didn't even listen to that audio until I told you to, because I told you, pull my finger, you did not call that woman a bitch. Because you truly believed that you had called her that. You didn't even want to listen to the audio.
No, because like, honestly, like, and this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to play the Zoom, and I told icreep this, is because I fucking sound crazy. Like, I don't want to have to explain myself, the torture that this woman has put me through for the past, like, at that point it was like 4 or 5 months or something like that. So I didn't want to explain it. But I remember when you, okay, one of the things that it was like, I remember she went live and she said that I told her in that live, she said that I told her that black business was not her business. And do you remember that I reached out to you? I was like, what is she talking about? Like, I never said that.
Right.
And you said, I don't know either, because when I talked to her, she never told me that either.
She never said that. She never said that. When she told me about y'all little whatever, she never said any. Matter of fact, no. Back up. No, what she said was she thought that's what you meant. But then she understood after like letting you explain what you were saying. That's not what she meant. That's what she told me. And then she got on this live. Remember, because I hit you up and I was like, that's fucked up, because she definitely told me that she understood you after that Zoom. That she know that's not what you meant. But she got on her fucking live and tried to portray like that's what you meant.
I can understand why she would probably feel that me telling her to not get involved in me and Lisa's friendship, like, fights or whatever, where she would look at it like it's her black business, because you're black, you're a female, and at the end of the day, it's her black business. So I can understand why she would probably say what she said, that I told her, but I know for a fact I didn't tell her that. But
she told me herself that ain't what you
I was
meant.
trying to understand it. So at the end of the day, like, she literally said, Marilyn Torres said that black business was not her business, which I never said that, ever. All I told her was, and icreep, we want to continue playing that Zoom, but all I said to her was, why is me and Lisa's argument basically at the end of the day your business? Me and Lisa can have an argument. Me and Lisa fucking get into it all the fucking time, in difference of opinions all day, every day. So why is that your fucking business? Because she was using that, and she was literally trying to say that's the reason she called me an op. Because me and he had a difference of opinion.
Right. Well, her whole goal from the beginning, from when she even came through, her whole goal was to discredit me. I don't know what her original plan was. I know it didn't go the way she planned it.
I don't know either, because she got mad.
I know it didn't go the way she planned it, but I am convinced she's been working with I Speak since the beginning.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, like, I noticed, like, this was the pattern that I saw. She got mad at me at one point. Like, she was looking for any reason to be mad at me. But one of the reasons she got mad at me was because I was talking still to Blaze. And that I told Blaze, tell Alicia that at the end of the day, we still love her. And she was like, don't speak for me. But then the twins and icreep and Angie told her was like, dude, like, you just literally said the other day you loved her too. So why are you getting so upset? Like, this is just about, like, we just, you know, this agree to disagree type of thing as far as, like, situation. And she was like, yeah. And then remember, she left the Zoom mad. And she was like, I'm going to quit TikTok. I'm going to do this. Like, well, she always did that. She always fucking threatened us with TikTok. She always threatened us with wanting to leave TikTok. Do you remember that?
I need to think hard. Oh, my brother to think hard.
Am I wrong, twins?
I'm happy.
No, that's what she always said. I'm gonna leave TikTok. I'm done with it. Just like when I had went live and I played, you know, I said my piece. I played all the proof, everything that I said. I had a video to back up what I was saying. Remember, she didn't go for 6 days because I scared her that much.
Yeah, and she always, to me, I felt like she always weaponized her leaving and to the supporters that she leaving so that she could get like heartfelt. No, don't leave, Tanya. We gonna miss you. She did that on purpose.
Yep.
Because she wanted to be the center of attention. She wanted to make sure that all eyes was on her and not police and trying to like center herself.
She was mad because I literally was like I was talking to Blaze. She was mad because I was talking to Blaze. And I flat out said, like, I talked to Blaze and I let Blaze know that at the end of the day, like, I you know, like, we just let Alicia know that we love her. And she was like, you don't remember that? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
She was mad at me because I was like talking to Blaze.
Look at Daddy the poopy. Look at Daddy the poopy. Look at Daddy the poopy.
I never denied the fact that I thought Blaze was doing wrong sometimes and he was moving wrong. Like, no, as a matter of fact, I reached out to Blaze myself. Blaze, are you in here? Blaze, are you in here? Because you know damn well that I reached out to you and I told you, Blaze, I think that what you're doing right now is wrong. With Leola and Scala and all that shit. But then we found out that she was messaging Scala. Remember that? When she was messaging Scala, telling Scala that she didn't trust Blaze.
Oh, I don't remember that, but
That's why her and Candy Capricorn, whatever that girl name. That's why they fell out.
She's been working behind the scenes and trying to narrate shit for the longest.
Well, since she popped up on the scene, since she
popped up on the scene, because she showed up on Father's Day, right? She showed up on Father's Day, and a week later, the whole Leola thing came about, and then 4 days later, she was in Scala's fucking DMs. Talking about she didn't trust Blaze.
Play with me. Play with me.
Oh Lord, I wonder what the truth seekers is gonna try to find out when Tanya go live again. What is y'all gonna talk about? What is y'all gonna have to say about it?
Because you know Tanya loves to talk about me. Listen, I can make a video of 3 hours of just Tanya saying pull all day long.
I don't know what she gonna say, but she better figure it out. She gonna try to twist it and spin it, but it's all recorded. You can't twist it and spin it. You can't. There's no way that you can twist it and spin it. It's all recorded. Everything's recorded. Stamps, everything. Everything's recorded.
The thing is that Tanya doesn't even know what we got recorded.
Oh yeah, she don't know. She don't. See, that's why I like when she lie on 4K.
All
I'm
the
just like, girl,
Zooms we got recorded.
When that come out, when that little Zoom come out, what she gonna say next, girl? She don't. That's why
I
when I like
play
when
the
she
Zoom
lie.
only because I do sound crazy, y'all. Like I do. Like I didn't want to play the Zoom because I do sound crazy. But
I'm just gonna need you to stop saying that because don't nobody think you sound crazy but you. So just let it go. You do not sound crazy to nobody but you.
I don't know. Maybe.
So, you know, that Zoom already then cleared up a lot of lies that she's told. Like she got on here in 4K said, that's not why me and icreep fell out. I don't know why she said that. Bitch, you don't? That's
But
exactly
that's
why we fell
exactly
out.
why y'all fell out. And I got text
Exactly why.
messages. I
That's
have
literally
text
what I'm talking
messages
about
to
in the
back
Zoom.
that. Hold on. I have text messages to back that because why did I reach out to y'all? Because of Tanya. Because Tanya said y'all hurt her feelings when icreep didn't mention her name and Caramel and Apple didn't say anything. Remember, we had a whole live where y'all apologized to her.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mess. So that's the
You
lie.
came to me with that. You came to me with that. And even I question why you were so mad about the whole birthday thing because the only reason I was upset is because I wanted to be at icreep's live. But it was my birthday and I was like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to celebrate my husband. It was a bad night for me because I was like, damn, like I'm out of town. I'm going to miss icreep's live. But I always wonder why you were so mad about it when you didn't care that night because you was the first one in the live with icreep.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You were the first one in the live with icreep. So I didn't understand why you were so mad about my birthday.
Tanya, are you recording this? Because Tanya, at the end of the day, to be honest with you, like all I have done has been to try to protect you.
Oh, rainbow on
From Dion, from Sobe, I thought at one point. Like that's all I done. You just didn't know it.
I want the star on my side. I'm happy. Oh, everybody.
So how do you feel now, Tanya?
Why are out the house?
Just a lot
I
of
don't
stuff
imagine she's feeling too good. It's too much truth coming out right now.
And I got all the screenshots to back up all my concerns. My concerns with Dion, my concerns with Sobe. I got all the evidence to back it up with the data and the timestamps. Why I said what I said. And it was always to protect you, Tanya. Which is why
and for my
I
real
told you, which
supporters,
is
especially
why,
behind the scenes, go ahead.
which is why I told you, Tanya, I don't care about anything because at the end of the day, as long as you are there for my friend, Lisa, that's all that matters to me. I've told you that. You actually showed that message.
I don't have to run up play.
So
Right here.
I get it, like I get it, like, but at the end of the day, all I did was try to protect
Who
you
is it, big and beautiful?
from getting hurt, from getting pain, from getting. That's what I did.
My topic is Hey,
That was my goal. And Dion, I'm not saying so. Okay, so Dion, if you're listening, right? You have to be fair and understand my situation because when I saw that interaction that you were having, when I warned not police, Tanya and Angie, you gotta understand why I did that.
Yeah.
So at the time when I did, it was because I truly did think that Tanya was there for Palesa. So
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
yeah, I'm just over it. Like I didn't want to say nothing on her. I haven't spoken on her for like ever. Like I
thank Ashley for coming through today and letting us know who the real culprit is in here. Ashley has come through and given us a lot of information, even though she thought she was being 007 spy hard. You know what I'm saying? Fast and Furious, some Dom Toretto shot type shit. She thought she was coming in here and speaking in circles when we ran around in that circle and got right back to the fucking truth, girl. So we know that Tanya is your partner in crime in this. So I'm real interested to see what Tanya gonna have to say after today, because baby, you've been revealed.
I don't know, but the way that I see it is, according to Tanya, right? I'm part of the whole crew, so the way I see it is this. I see it like this, Tanya. Like you have this like conspiracy, you have all this fucking data you think you have. It's time to back it up. It's time to back it up.
I think I know who Big and Beautiful talking about.
It's time to back it up, Tanya. You got all this data, you got all this stuff, and I'm gonna tell you this, Tanya. I'm waiting.
No, that's not her.
I am ready. I'm ready to put my phone in the basket. Along with many other people, we're ready to put the phone in the basket. Let's go.
I mean, if y'all was also listen to the Zoom call, did y'all hear me say what I was trying to get together for Black TikTok? Y'all heard me say that, right?
Yeah.
And that was months and months and months ago.
Months
ago. Y'all heard me say that. I've been planning this for months and months and months. That was a long time ago.
Right.
So I was planning this for a long time. But Tanya is sitting on her live, right? Saying that I'm laundering money.
Oh, she live
like
right now?
Hold on, wait, let me finish.
Is she live right now?
Let me finish. Tanya has been sitting on her live saying that I've been laundering money, but did y'all not hear me mention in that Zoom call that I've been trying to get something together for Black TikTok, right?
Right.
So if I said it then, how long have I been planning this?
I don't know. Apparently, you must be a groomer.
So she trying to sit up there and act like that she knew nothing about it, that this just came out the blue, that I'm laundering money, right? And then that Zoom call was when we all broke paths, like where I, kind of left Tanya alone. She was doing her own thing. Everybody was doing their own thing. But she got gifts after that. So nobody ever knew that we all fell out.
Right.
Nobody knew.
Right.
And on that Zoom call, I said I was when I did just that.
You did.
Until she fucked with
I never told you who to
City Cat, I started making a whole bunch of posts.
I've never told you who to support and who not to support.
So until she messed with City Cat, then it was over.
That's raining, y'all.
That's when she had messed up.
I mean, it was obvious at that point when she fucked with City Cat that her whole goal was to just separate. Come on now, City Cat, really? Out of everybody, City Cat.
And the receipts are going to keep
I remember when she...
Because we have a lot more recorded on you than you think.
Okay, check this out. Wait, hold on. Because on the... Let's just say on the 18th of June, right? She called out Miss Lachey because Miss Lachey said that she didn't believe that what Palesa went through was actually sexual assaults. And she was so mad about it and so upset about it, she dropped her, right? She dropped her. Now, 2 days later, It's still J for
Not June,
Jane.
y'all. We're talking about November. She said wrong month.
No, I don't know what month.
I think she just giving an example. Like I
was just giving an example.
Oh, okay.
Really, it really like this. Really, how it went. Like, so then comes now a month later, right? And now here's this all over again. Like, now you're like, oh, we gotta like, we gotta like, you know, we gotta attack. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Blah 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 blah. Boom. But why is it that, oh God, I don't know, dude. Oh my God, I'm so mad. So here we have a community we have a Black community coming together and basically like getting rid of the fucking nuances, the gnats in the family, right? But you have people like Tanya who claim to be pro-Black and literally talk about people exploiting the Black trauma. Or a whole fucking YouTube channel is about exploiting Black trauma. Make that make sense.
And it really is. It really is. It really is.
Even when she exploited my sexual assault, even where she tried to, I mean, Tanya always says, if I'm wrong, I'll just say I'm wrong. But you was wrong about my tattoo. You tried to exploit my sexual assault. But police, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't I not say that I was going to get this tattoo regardless? How long? I was already going to get this tattoo. It was already
It doesn't matter though.
Hold on, wait.
Really,
let me finish.
Let me finish.
Hold on.
Think about it in the big picture.
Pause. Let her finish.
I was already going to get this tattooed before I even knew she made this quote up. I didn't even know who made this quote up. I was already going to get the quote tattooed on me. I later found out that she actually made it up. And Tanya Michelle was in that Zoom call when I found out. I was already planning to get the tattoo. I didn't even know Palesa made it up at that time. I just thought it was a quote that she was saying. But she was like, no, icreep, I actually made that quote up. I made that. That's mine.
Right.
And that's when you asked me if you could get my name. You wanted the spelling of my name. You was like, I want to get your name on here because I want to spell it right. And I asked you, I was like, are you sure about that? And you were like, yeah, it's your quote, so I want your name on it.
And then, yeah, that's what I did. And then, you know, other people said they was going to do it. But I was the one that went through with it.
You did.
Because when I had,
and y'all gotta understand, I was like, I cannot believe somebody has their name on me. Like,
I was at the tattoo shop and I was like, let me know which name should I use. Should I use Palesa or
Lisa Lace? And I said Lisa Lace because that's what I'm more.
What the fuck?
Right.
You was like, because people didn't. I thought. Like, I don't think people actually thought that I was like dead serious, but the way I plan my tattoos out, they be at least a year ahead. That's how long I've been thinking about the same tattoo. It's well over a year to make sure it's something I actually want. And this is the best tattoo I have. Everywhere I go, people are always talking about this tattoo. Like when I was working at Starbucks, I couldn't even wear shorts because it was such a distraction. People were always asking me about this tattoo, and they were specifically asking me, what does that quote mean? They was always asking me about that quote. Who is Lisa Lace? I've never heard that quote before. And I told them. I'm wearing a whole movement on my leg.
Well, I'm not going to lie. That makes me feel, at least I know the younger generation is listening to me. And if they're not listening to me, they're listening to icreep, which is okay with me because I feel like that's her lane. She is the next one in line to grab the baton and keep going. I mean, because I feel like that's what we're supposed to do as a people. Like,
That's
you
the
know what I'm
goal.
saying? Our elders are supposed to be sitting down resting while we out here fighting the fight, right? And icreep's generation is they at the motherfucking they right there waiting to get to the bat, right? To the bat. So here we are. We're supposed to be passing the fight on. Like, we shouldn't even be passing it on to them. Like, the fight should be so prominent now that the younger generation should be the generation coming in cleaning up the bullshit. But that's not that. We didn't leave that for them. We left them to fucking fight. And then y'all mad that she got so much fight in her. Y'all mad that she got so much fight in here. But y'all lazy asses sat up and let this generation see that we was not shit compared to our ancestors. And this next generation ain't pulling that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, you better than me because you white shit. They're not letting that shit slide. This younger generation really don't give a fuck. And I'm here for it.
We are the ones that are burning down the buildings, looting. We are the ones that started all of that.
Exactly. Y'all literally are. Y'all literally are. BLM, that happened because of your generation. That happened because of your generation. And what we should have did is back them. All around this world, we should have backed the younger generation with this. But what we do, we fumbled the fucking ball. Because our old coon asses done got comfortable assimilating into this bullshit. We done got comfortable taking our kids to church and letting the fucking preacher beat them down with this white man shit. We should have supported them. This movement should have been still rolling. I mean, we should have been burning shit down from top to bottom. It should be smut still in the fucking air right now. It really should. No, what we do, we let these allies and accomplices infiltrate the fucking movement. Brought in by the coons now. Like, let's not overlook that. Y'all allies and accomplices were brought into the movement by the coons. Because every time I come across one of y'all link to them motherfucking coons over there.
And I think it's quite funny how Tanya Michelle wasn't even raised black, because all these photos that she be showing of these black people are on her dad's side. Tanya was raised by her mother. By her mother. And then when something happened, I think that's when she got, essayed or whatever. When something happened, she basically got shipped off, started getting into a whole bunch of trouble, lived the rest of her life out in juvie and getting in and out of trouble. That's really what it was.
That's what she said anyway.
Said 18 years old, I was on my own. And then if your daddy is black and it's been told that you have one white parent and you was raised by your mom, and all these pictures that you be showing of all these black people are only on your dad's side, and I know that for a fact because I have everything. So don't even lie about that. So tell the truth about how you were really raised.
See you later, bestie. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here at 8:30. He'll be done grilling and stuff, so I'm gonna get off here at 8:30. So we got like 10 minutes to finish. I appreciate y'all being here with us all day. I appreciate the likes, the shares, everything, the gifts, the support. Those of you that just came in and respectfully listened to the live today, I appreciate that too.
Like Ed Brady.
Oh, Ed Brady was in here, girl. What you was doing in here, girl?
No. They saying like Ed Brady.
Oh, I thought you were saying that to me, like
same thing, same situation.
I'm on the same girl. What is you doing in here?
They always watching.
Yeah.
I see Ed Brady changed her name though. I guess I heard her feelings.
Let's move.